What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Cory, and today we're checking out the brand new Poppy album called Empty Hands. Now, back in 2024, Poppy dropped my favorite album of the year, Negative Spaces, and I think just in the last 5 years or so, Poppy has just carved a name for herself in the metal scene. She is one of my favorite emerging metal artists, and I think she's just super unique. She has the sound that I'm looking for, and I just love the energy and the passion that she brings to it. It's very artsy, it's very creative, and it feels very authentic. So let's go ahead and check out her brand new album, Empty Hands. Now, if you guys can, before we get started, please hit the subscribe button, like and share the video. It is a huge help when growing the channel. We recently got fully monetized, so thank you guys so much for checking out the videos, for stopping by, watching stuff, sharing stuff. Really appreciate it. If you're a regular here, thank you so much for your continued support. And yeah, let's go ahead and check out this album. All right, here we go. Brand new Poppy. The song is called Public Domain. Let's check it out. Very industrial so far. Almost feels like a Marilyn Manson type riff. Kind of like We're Beautiful People, you know? Beautiful people. Interesting vocals, okay. This is one reason I like Poppy so much. Very creative. And well constructed, though. Oh, there we go. A little heavy riff. A lot of groove, man. Fish knows what he's doing when it comes to the groove. Alright, catchy so far. Not like as heavy as I thought it would be. It feels a little bit more like Zig. Like half punk. Like it's got metalcore, obviously, mix instrumentals. Oh, nice. There we go. That's pretty sick.
Isn't it peculiar how the chatter fails to offer any solace in the light of the truth?
Yeah, this is catchy though. Way to kind of start with a song that just has a lot of energy and just kind of catchy. And it doesn't feel so metalcore. Like the drums are pretty groovy, very much bringing the energy. Not a lot of like transitions, not a lot of off time or any kind of prog elements. This feels a little bit more like classic metal, new metal, hard rock type of vibe. I dig it. Feels very much like a Marilyn Manson kind of influence, but with that modern poppy vibe to it. Just pretty badass. Yeah, it's like a metalcore song with the essence of like a punk rock new metal song. Nice. Even that breakdown, just full headbanging downbeat. Ooh. Badass. Yeah, and it still sounds mean, but just keeps the energy. Ooh, that little pause. That was badass. Just so good. Hell of a first song. Alright. Alright, Bruised is a song that I have already learned how to play because this one came out and I was like, I gotta go learn this. So good. Just that riff. So good, dude. Just really vibing on this. And I love the way he's mixing the vocals. The production is insane. Just punches so hard. Like, there's tons of energy in the drums and the guitars. And the way he's mixing those vocals is awesome. Like, you get these with this kind of spacey, phasey effect. Feels very psychedelic. But then you go into these just epic choruses. And Poppy does write some really catchy choruses. I think that kind of lends because she's been a pop star before. Maybe not pop star, but she was decently popular. She has some really good pop songs too. And this kind of translates really well. Those panic chords, let's go, boy. Getting some good drum fills. Yeah, this song is just such a banger. I already love this song, but in retrospect, now listening to the first song, Public Domain, and then going into this, a great way to keep the energy rolling and actually pick it up even heavier and move it really into the next level. I love the kind of intertwined, just psychedelic vocals, the pre-choruses. Just so good. For the female vocal metal thing right now, I think she's writing personally the best choruses. Now, how much of that is her, how much of that's the producers, I think she's still working with Jordan Fish. How much of that is who is hard to say, but love the build up to this breakdown, and then this breakdown hits so hard, dude. Just angry, a crunchy guitar, bass just totally consuming everything. And the one thing I love about this breakdown is they did not try to kill you with drum fills. They really let you kind of soak into it. I think the only fill is this tom part. Dude, it's just right into it. From a drumming perspective, the orchestration in this song is awesome. There's a few really cool drum fills. There's a few kind of nuanced parts where he's adding some double bass or some ghost notes. And the groove is kind of in and out, but man, the song's just a banger all around. I really need to dive into the lyrics. I don't exactly know what Bruised means, but great song. All right, here we go, Guardian. This is another song I know. I don't think this one's as much of a banger as Bruised, but I do really like the way they kind of intro these songs. Drums kind of kick in, kind of building up the energy. This reminds me a little bit more of like a Bad Omens for sure.
Cast you back to the hell I used to know.
And it's cool because the songs are catchy enough that you then get these really heavy riffs, these kind of pre and post chorus effects that are just awesome transitions. They add such a cool kind of industrial vibe to it. And I'm always a sucker for a verse that's got the chug dun 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 kind of thing. Just banger all around. I mean, it's just great content. I mean, it's like one of those things where as a song, you want the song to have the kind of content that you're looking for instrumentally. Like if you're a folk musician, you want your folk songs to be written in a progressive folk way. You want your metal to be written that way if you're a metal fan. It's really what makes an artist stand out at the time. You can look at bands all throughout history. Tool, Slayer, Spirit Box in the modern world, back when Asking Alexandria, Attack Attack, those bands were doing something new, but also doing it really well. And then bands started to kind of fill in that formula, and it just always works, you know. I think Poppy's doing that really well with her style here. And I kind of like that little change right there going into this bridge. Just kind of really take it to an uplifting feel. And they use the hell out of their synths and pads to really paint the atmosphere so well. And I like that Poppy's kind of, she could show that she can sing on a lower register in these kind of softer spots. And then go big back to the chorus. Just great songwriting. The thing is, some people don't like it, especially in a metal audience. Some people think it's a little too pop-oriented. The formula very much your intro, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, outro. It can feel very standard, but for me, I don't care. As long as you do it really well, I think it's what makes a good pop artist. I think it's what shows the talent of the band and the creation. But yeah, just another great song. 3 minutes and 15 seconds too, pretty short, quick, to the point, good tune all around. Cut the fat, you know. Oh, this is cool. Very Imogen Heap. Cool little vocal process. Sounds like they got about 5 vocals on there. And for those who don't know, a lot of times you can get a vocal processor. I have one in the corner over here. I think it's a Tascam mine. But yeah, you can actually have presets that do stuff like this. It's really cool, but yeah, you don't see too many metal artists do that. And it goes right into Unravel, which is cool. Love this song too. This was the first song that she put off her new album, and I thought this song was really good at the time too. Under 3 minutes, so I thought it could have been longer, but... And I love that kind of synthy 80s synth wave bass. Oh yeah, I really enjoy this kind of industrial breakbeat vibe on it too. Just cool ideas. Like, there's some really cool ideas. Very, like, intelligent, in-tune ideas with what's popular and what's being done well and what's kind of recreating these sounds. And then the way they kind of go into this uplifting chord progression instead of following this kind of darker feel that they're building up to, this thing with a lot of energy, they go into this very emotional chord progression on the piano. And then the drum beat just really takes it to this kind of epic vibe. Like, they're really following some great songwriting techniques here. And the thing I really love with stuff like this is that it's not trying to be too complicated. They're really just trying to write a good song. Like, you could really strip a song like this away from a lot of the metal aspects of it, and it would be a kick-ass pop song just as well. And I think that makes it so much better, like, honestly. Because it's consumable. It's like I don't have to do math. I don't have to listen to it 100 times to learn it. I can kind of understand where they're going with it. And there's a lot of stuff, like this cool synth that he's got going on in the back of the headphones here. Just adds these layers of sound that just really capture your attention. But Poppy killing these notes right here, like just that big punch into the chorus. And again, you're pretty much doing a chord, you know, transition, change. You're doing a couple chords, I mean, for the whole chorus. The drums are bringing some energy. The vocals are kind of going up and down the scale really well. People think you got to just constantly, in today's world with this kind of metal, you don't have to go ham on the riffage. You don't have to go too crazy. Just so good. And then you get a couple crazy drum fills. It's fantastic. Also really like the way they did the screams there. Felt like she had 2 separate takes, panned stereo there, which was made it sound really, you know, like it's consuming you a little bit, and that's awesome. It doesn't feel very linear. It feels like you're really getting the feel of the entire vocal. Another great song. Ooh, okay. There we go. Oh, those little panic arpeggios. Ooh, badass. Let's go. Hell yeah. This is what I'm looking for. I feel like Poppy definitely got into a little spirit box on this one. Oh, let's go, bro. Ooh. Ooh. There's some crazy little riffs going on. This is awesome. Damn. They really picked it up with this one. Big fan of this sound right here. I miss when bands were really picking up the pace. Ooh. Ooh, man. Damn. Ooh, go on. What the? Oh, bro. Come on. What are you doing? And I love just how angry and pissed off she sounds. Ooh. She's getting way better at her screaming technique. Man, the anger. Ooh. Oh my god, this is fucking sick. Ah, this is insane. Ooh. Oh man, and the chorus fucking shreds. Like, this feels like some shit I used to skate to back in the day, man. This is dope. We have definitely hit, like, one of the... I mean, I can't imagine we're going to go too much higher. We're at, like, the pinnacle of female metal vocalists right now. The singing, the screaming, the technique, just everything is shredding. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, shit. Oh my god, are we going like full hardcore breakdown on this? This is heavy. Oh, let's go, dude. Oh my god. Hell yes. Poppy, please, you're giving me so much happiness with this. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. This fucking shit shreds. Holy crap. Oh, and they just keep going. I love it's got like the fucking GoldenEye sound in the background. Baseball bat against the pole. So good. Dude, that was 3 minutes 34 seconds of just ass kickery. Oh my god.
It's never gonna leave you now, 'cause time will tell if violence follows you too.
Ooh, okay. Hell yeah. I kind of vibe on these songs too. Again, very Bad Omens. Feels very modern metal, very industrial metal. Oh, to be honest, it really tiptoes and kind of goes between metal and pop. Like, there's moments that are more poppy than metal, other moments that are more metal than pop. I don't mind that though. Like, instrumentally, sure, heavy sounding live drums or guitar chugs isn't what make a metal song, in my opinion. A lot of bands can do those things and use them as layering. They can use them for texture, but it depends on how big and how punchy and how energetic the song ends up being. A lot of industrial stuff has more of an industrial feel, so Yeah, like this isn't going that route. It feels like this is a pop song that somebody has covered to be a metal song. And again, I don't hate that. I love that, to be honest. I'd rather have that approach because as unfortunate as it is, pop music has some of the best songwriting because sometimes taking things away makes things better. Ooh, interesting. And then parts like that, I mean, you get about 10-15 seconds of just heaviness kind of thrown in. But when you write pop music, for example, people are really just complimenting the music. They're letting the music write itself. You don't have to go off and write some crazy complex chord progressions. You don't have to add all these things that make you feel like you're a good musician. You know you're a good musician, you can write good music, period. And that's what matters in pop. We're just, you know, kind of radio rock, so I think that's what we miss sometimes. Everyone's trying to be crazier, faster, more complex, more complicated. And to be honest, if you're into that thing, cool. But I think it's more mature to really write for the song. And the thing I will say is her choruses are constructed very similarly. They kind of have a similar vibe, but I will say the choices they make are what make them creative and different. Like this sounds much more like your typical Sirius XM radio song, which is still sick, you know. And then they'll throw kind of a cool riff in here. Oh, all right, cool. Little two-step. Kind of like those suspended time signatures there where they kind of stop going to the downbeat. They kind of pause and give you back to the upbeat. Pretty badass technique there. Cool thing. It's like that stuff is ear candy for musicians. And it just sounds cool to the average listener. It's not too crazy. Not that you can't play crazy stuff. I mean, there's bands that are extremely successful that do that. But good song. Alright, now I think we're getting a little bit more into her punk side again. Poppy's very creative with this stuff, man. I tell you what, she has a way of going from super heavy to feeling a little bit more like, almost like, I don't know, this could be a Foo Fighters B-side. Or maybe more like a Deftones vibe, I don't know. I don't think Deftones does too much in this vein, but it's more punk-oriented for sure. Like, it's got a vibe. Got a good beat to it. I mean, she just knows what she's doing, man. She's giving a little something for everybody. It's so cool. She does so many cool things like that, man. Like, this almost reminds me, actually, maybe less of a Foo Fighters song, maybe more like a My Chemical Romance or the Youth B-side. Just a cool song thrown in. I really like that kind of music box sound going on in the synth there. Oh, now actual synth. All right. Big drums. I vibe on songs like this, man. There's a lot going on with the orchestration of the instruments, the samples, the synths, the pianos. Can really build some cool stuff here. Yeah, I really like that. Yeah, it's very, very emotional. This kind of reminds me, maybe a similar chord progression to The Flowers by While She Sleeps. Great song. Awesome progression. Very emotional. It's just very ethereal. Kind of takes you through an emotional mind trip when you're listening to a song like this. And the stuff they're doing with the guitar, the kind of hip-hoppy groove here. Just in general, I think every song on this album so far, not a single one, other than the one that was the vocal interlude, every other song is an absolute banger. And even that vocal interlude was cool. Like, it was like 20 seconds long right before Unravel. I would probably still leave that in there if I'm listening to this album. Yeah, just those little things that reverse going into the chorus, they're just hit harder. The distorted drums that are kind of lo-fied out behind right beforehand. The kind of cool synth they have going up and down the scale there is sick. I knew they were going to hit something big here. It feels very Sleep Token inspired here. Super down tune. Ooh. Her vocals are just shredding too, man. She really knows kind of how to work the scales really well. She's always had a very kind of pop girly voice anyways, and I think that works in her favor, honestly. The layering of the composition with her tonality versus the instrumentation is awesome. I think that might be one thing she does better than Courtney from Spirit Box, is that she sings the choruses and things a little bit more confidently, I think. I think it feels more big than what Spirit Box does with their choruses. Now, I think Mike in general, though, writes slightly better full songs, even though these, I think, are... Actually, I guess I shouldn't say better, heavier full songs, and it works better with Courtney's scream. I think Courtney's got a better scream, Poppy's got a better singing voice. I think that's my perspective of it, but... yeah, The Wait, another good one. I think we got 4 songs left, so let's check out the next one. Alright, vibing. Oh, now we're going Deftones. Okay, now we're getting back to some Deftones vibes. They had a song or two on the last album that really had a Deftones, like, real Deftones vibe. This feels like it again. We're going back to the kind of chord progression-y vibe that's very chorus and verbed out. And it's pretty sick. I mean, it definitely feels new metal. Like, this feels like it's back from a early 2000s vibe. Kind of hi-hat groove. Showing a little bit more of the funk side. With the cool rock guitar. Dig it for sure. But again, doing it well. They're not really doing too much on the guitar. They're kind of just copying and pasting that riff over and over. Ooh. Did not see that coming. Nice. Damn right. Nice. I did not see this coming from the intro to that song. Wow. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, every song, man. Similar formula, but the way they execute, every song has something unique and different to the way it's written. Even though they're still following that same kind of intro, verse, chorus, verse formula, it's impressive. The fact you can come up with so many creative ways to do that is just awesome, because as most people know, music has rules, but not really rules when it comes to how you're going to put the songs together. That's the fun, right? Like a car, for example, you need an engine, you need a body kit, you need tires, you need a steering wheel, you need the pieces. But that doesn't mean you build all of them the same. And that doesn't always tell you how to improve or make something completely different each time with the same pieces. And so the way they kind of go through it, man, it's from a musical, like, for me as a musician, I love it, man. Ooh. Dude, yeah, this is awesome. This feels like, to be honest, in a weird way, it's like Deftones and Sleep Token put together. Like, this vocal verb is insane, and then they go into a chorus that just punches super hard. And the way she kind of writes the melody to hit with the kick drum is badass. Oh, nice. Dude, just so many interesting choices in this song. The drums, the writing. Ooh, off-time cymbal, come on now. Ooh. Oh my goodness, alright. That was a trip. Here we go, Blink. Looks like this is more of an interlude, 45 seconds. So really we're getting about 11 songs on this album, which is cool with me. That's totally fine. A little industrial again. Oh, okay. My old band, The Nulo, had an intro of a song called Burning Bridges, very similar to this. Up to this point, not from here. Just poppy, man, just so interesting to me. A girl who spent most of her life being a weird internet thing and a pop musician, and to come into metal and just jump in like you've been doing it forever. I'd love to know what her influences are, what she listened to as a kid. I just gotta know. I mean, she's around my age. She's a couple years younger than me, but I'm assuming similar influences. This is kind of a cool song. It's not as heavy. Feels like a more weird modern pop rock song, which I'm kind of digging. It's cool to put it later on in the album here too. Just kind of keeps you on your toes. Yeah, I mean, it's just catchy, it's good. It's very epic. Oh, I do love that synth, actually. That's pretty sick. That's my kind of stuff right there. Just kind of in the background, a little melody. Oh, alright, we're getting something heavy. Alright.
If I close my eyes, I can feel you.
Yeah, this is just in general, it's kind of an interesting song. It's catchy, but it doesn't feel like it lets up. So it feels like it just kind of keeps going. It just keeps driving. Like, this is like adventure music. Something you put on during a car ride and just pushes you. Or something like I'd hear a different band do, you know, maybe Bill Murray, maybe Icy Stars. Like, I could see a lot of different stuff with this. Super interesting. I would love to know the inspiration behind this song. Interesting.
Hey.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. How heavy is that? Oh, okay, we're ending with something really heavy. Oh my god. What the fuck is this? Bro, this is a full grindcore. Bro. Holy fuck. Ooh, boy. I gotta see this live. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. That's so heavy. Ooh, and now we're actually going into a hardcore fucking part. This makes me want to mosh right now, just fucking start throwing arms. Oh my god, dude. Come on. Probably said throw the heaviest one at the end. Let's just make them really not expect it. Dude, this song not following the normal formula at all, which I'm cool with. Oh, yes. God, Poppy just doesn't ever disappoint, man. There's never a song where I'm like, ah, this one's okay, this one's not great. Ooh. The blast beats and everything, dude, come on. Oh my god. Full I wrestled a bear once. Let's go. Oh my god, dude. Come on, let's go. Oh, the bell. Come on, bro. Oh, did she just fucking breathe, dude? What is happening? Oh my god. Not what I expected at all at the end of that. Holy shit. Bro. You end the album on a brie? Poppy? I need to reevaluate my life for a minute. Well, yeah, just banger album, 10 out of 10. Yep, starting January off right. I gotta see what happens in the next 8 months to see if anyone even is gonna come close to that, because I am gonna beat that album probably into my brain the entire winter. So yeah. Whew. I need to go have something to fucking drink after that. Jesus. All right, guys. Well, that was Poppy's new album, Empty Hands. Let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. And as always, I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.